Imagine waking up and realizing your soul is trapped inside a doll. This nightmare begins at F Park, where an old woman's ghost has started appearing. Legend says she once crafted dolls with eyes so real that if you look into them, your soul gets locked inside. Alive or dead, it doesn't matter. Even a whole graduating class tried to stop her. But the moment they touched the dolls, their strength vanished, as if something had sealed their power away forever. No one has escaped her curse. We see the old woman's ghost spots, Yayoi, and we see recap of previous chapter. She approaches her and says, "Give it back," while Yayoi pulls a rope out of her bag and swings it, and throws it towards the ghost. It snags her leg and she falls, while she continues to run. And the next panel, we see Kitaro sweating a lot and asks her, "We managed to get away, but it's dangerous. It's got a doll that's a one-shot if you see it. We can't save Eiko without beating it." He asks, but we can't even get close. She says so. We have to attack it without looking. He is shocked and asks doing that. How could we even? She says it's not impossible. We'll use this kid. The H Castle Ruins ghost. I want you to act as a decoy, but the risk will be extremely high. You need to be prepared to be a sacrifice. Keitaro is shocked. We see Eiko on a bench, and also her soul trapped in the doll. Keitaro thinks. We get a flashback of them being together, and says, "If I don't do this, we won't be able to save her. Whatever it takes, I'll do it." She says, "I'll explain my plan." He is in the forest, and he is scared, too, and looks while hiding, while sensing it says it's there. It's in the plaza. Target's about a dozen meters away. "Roger," that she says. "All right, commence operation. Exposing myself to that old woman ghost. Can I really do it? But Yayoi says with your spirit sense, you should be able to designate her location even with your eyes closed. You can get close to her while avoiding the risk of getting caught in a doll. You have to get as close as possible and wrap this sash around her. Wrap the sash around the old woman without using your sight. Child of 1,000 souls, sensing the location from her sash and uses her curse of severance. Old woman gets cut to shreds from a separate location. Meanwhile, I will call out the child of 1,000 souls from the doll, and she'll use her sash as a mark to tear her apart from a distance. If we can bring her down, then Eiko and the other victims who still have a flesh body should be freed from the curse and returned to their bodies. Sever. We see a beautiful summoning circle. Child of 1,000 souls who cut their necks. There are 3 merits to you taking this risk. 1, it buys time to call out the child of 1,000 souls. 2, it avoids the old woman's attacks so there's no loss of fighting potential. And the 3rd is, we should be able to expect support from the Shikigami possessing you. Both the ghost and Keitaro faces each other. He remembers the condition for them to come out seems to be, Keitaro is in danger. All that matters is buying enough time to wrap the sash around her. If the Shikigami come out and beat her, then that's great. If they don't come out, lose, or get absorbed, the Shikigami appeared in T-Tunnel when I was in a pinch. It should appear again in the same situation. While running towards Tigi, Ghost T shouts, "Even if I fail, I can trust in Yayoi-chan." He runs while keeping his eyes closed. He senses the ghost, continues to run, but the ghost moves. As confusion arises in his mind, he senses the ghost is dowing him. Eventually, he runs past me and falls off a cliff, and while falling, holds the cliff at the last moment. Breathes heavily while the ghost approaches him. He is done. Ghost touches his face and opens his eyes forcefully. He sees the ugly old hag ghost, scared while Ghost says something. A doll appears, a blank panels appears. We see someone is opening his eyes and says, "Huh, I am." Ghost is sitting in front of him. and asked the unconscious him, "Where is the doll?" Doll. We see the doll, which is of course him. I got locked up. The Shikigami. It didn't come out. It's supposed to come out when I'm in danger. Two children spots him and shouts, "Hey, Oni-chan. What happened to you?" Yayoi sees it. This is bad. This plan does have its demerits, though. If you can't get the sash around the old woman, it's all over if you get absorbed into a doll. The old woman could probably be defeated, but without narrowing down a target, the curse would hit the entire area. Without substitutes, all the regular guests would become sacrifices. It wouldn't be possible to have 0 victims. We could only try to minimize them. We see her with her ghost. We see Keitaro, and says I've failed. She thinks there's no telling how much damage there will be if we leave her alone. We have to take her down here, even if it means some sacrifices. The old ghost picks him up and puts him a trolley. Damn, brat lost my doll, and throws him in the furnace. He is very scared. We see the ghost is on some sort of fire. She moves towards him. He is very scared. He is floating in the sky. And in another, we see the same man from the previous chapter. The sky's changed. What are those kids up? What is with that giant ghost dome? Unless you follow the procedure to call it out, it will only appear when your soul itself is in danger. In an absolute single panel, we get introduced to Shikigami Goki. The Shikigami moves towards the old ghost. Both seize each other. The old ghost enlarges her mouth, while the Shikigami attacks her. She slashes her mouth. The old ghost backs off a bit. We see the man. That Goki is out there means there's no dolls to take its soul. We see the old ghost pulls out a bag, puts some balls in her hand, and throws towards the Shikigami. She continues to do it. The Shikigami continue to take damage, and she starts to punch the Shikigami. The Shikigami gets on the ground after taking heavy damage. The man is shocked and says any damage the Shikigami takes will rebound back to Onyi-chan. We see connection between Shikigami and the doll. We see Slime Doll taking all the damage. The Shikigami recovers. Old ghost is shocked. No wound? No, seems more like it recovered. What just happened? She stands up and powers up. It's coming. Goki's curse that progresses based on the lunar phase of the moon in her eye. Old ghost sees something. She touches her forehead. The first stage. The curse of night. She falls on the ground. Forces blindness. She gets caught in a circle. She is shocked. It's advancing fast. It's already on the second stage. You drown while dragged down by your blindness. The curse of tides. She tries to move, but fails and continues to drown. The third stage begins. The barrier starts to freeze. The coup de grace. The third stage, 170 degrees below freezing. The curse of the lunar surface temperature. In a beautiful panel, we see Shikigami dancing with her weapon and destroyers, the barrier with a smile. It gets broken into many pieces. We see the old ghost in one of few small pieces. She shouts, "It's done." The curse of moon madness, blindness, suffocation, freezing, and then smashed to bits. Their synergy makes it impossible to remain sane. The graduate says that unpleasant presence has weakened. Yayoi asks a Shikigami, "Got it?" She replies, "It's settled." If you enjoyed this, make sure to stick around. More stories are on the way.